the only thing that just transitioned is the southern resident orcapods have just transitioned out of the Salish Sea.
Eric is calling from Victoria. Hi, Eric.
I've got to say how disappointed I am that Trudeau bailed out a failing pipeline and promised the coastline and environmentalists that the ocean protection plan would be funded by the profits of the Trans Mountain pipeline. And obviously, as we all knew, there would be no profits from the pipeline, and there will not be at a $34 billion price tag. You know, to me, we are really at the bad end of the pipeline. You know, there's other euphemisms I can use, but Alberta gets the benefit, BC gets the bad end. If anything bad happens in the Salish Sea, and it's almost sure to, there's virtually no protection for the orcas, for the salmon, for anything in the ocean.
You know, you're referring to the increased shipping traffic. The expansion was expected to result in a 7-fold increase in the number of tankers traveling through the waters around Vancouver and Victoria. And among the conditions the pipeline project had to meet, you know, one of them was this, as you were referring to, this they called it world-class ocean protection plan to mitigate effects from a spill. And you're saying that's not going to be sufficient.
Well, world-class, the bar is very, very low. You know, it becomes a word salad when you start talking about how you're going to clean up the ocean. And the last time I talked to Jonathan Wilkinson face-to-face, he told me that the profits from the Trans Mountain pipeline were required to get a just transition from fossil fuels to renewable energy. Well, I can tell you that the only thing that just transitioned is the southern resident orcapods have just transitioned out of the Salish Sea. And that's because of lack of salmon, lack of habitat, and too much noise.
Okay. Yeah, you have a way with words, Eric. Thanks very much for the call. Appreciate it.
You're quite welcome.